What you're looking at right now is a question one of the Outback's fans asked on a Reddit community. Have you faced a similar problem? Are you confused which Outback would best work for you? Well, this video will help you stop asking and instead have a clear idea on what to choose when you want to purchase either of these cars. Let's dive in. Apparently, this was a post made by a person called Soapage, a user of Reddit for quite a while, around 11 years. So this guy got caught in a dilemma, and this is one you might actually be caught in right now or have been at some point. So for everyone out there who's still fighting to take a pick between these Outbacks, stick tight till the end of this video and let us do all the work for you. Alright, to get the answer to this question, we need to first analyze the data on the current Subaru Outback and contrast that with the specifications the 2025 Outback will likely feature. And to kickstart things, we're going to talk about 4 key features and analyze them in minute details. Let's begin with the exterior. For 2024, the Outback is arguably a truer adventurer than it has ever been. Its bold build and purposeful design feature a rugged front fascia, headlights, grille, fog lights, and body cladding, which all adds in giving it a wider, more planted stance. Aerodynamics was improved as well, which boosts efficiency and stability, while the high ground clearance gives the driver a commanding view of the road, something all drivers will truly appreciate. But then, with the wilderness trim, things are taken even further, with a more rugged appearance that spells efficiency from all angles and higher ground clearance to take on bigger adventures on tougher terrains. But guess what? 2025 will be the year the Outback gets a full redesign from the ground up. That's right, the exterior of this adventure king won't remain the same. There will be upgrades, and we are expecting these to come in the grille and possibly the headlight area, most likely retaining its wagon roots. This will probably make the new Outback more rightly placed for off-roading than the current model years. Moving on, we have the performance. This is most likely where the deciding factor lies when you're making your choice, and if you get past this, then the option in your mind is probably what you should go with. Now let's talk the why. The 2024 Outback offers the same engine options found on its predecessor, with both connected to a CVT automatic and standard AWD. With an entry-level 2.5-liter flat 4 giving out 182 horsepower and 176 pound-feet of torque, and the XT and Wilderness badge carrying along with them a 2.4-liter turbocharged flat 4 that gives 260 horsepower and 270 pound-feet of torque. These engines are pretty decent in performance. However, the 2025 Outback might be a hybrid. It's certainly the year for a complete redesign, so Subaru could utilize that opportunity to use its new 1.8-liter direct injection turbocharged boxer engine to develop a next-generation hybrid. If this happens, performance will be tripled as with most hybrids with less requirements from the engine. But like I mentioned earlier, this is where you choose. Will I be fine with a hybrid and get more performance, or should I stick with non-hybrids? When you found your answer, then you're ready to move on to the next point. The infotainments. Other Outback models come with an 11.6-inch vertically oriented touchscreen, much larger than the two 7.0-inch touchscreens offered in the base model. This large screen comes with easy-to-use icons, fast response times, and a rotational volume and tuning knob, as well as physical buttons for temperature settings. Navigation, a Wi-Fi hotspot, and wireless device charging are available as options, while Apple CarPlay and Android Auto connectivity is standard. Also, those who choose the limited or touring trim levels will get a Harman Kardon audio system with 12 speakers and 576 watts. However, the new Outback is expected to offer even more standard features on the lower trims than more premium features than the current Outback. This means that you could actually be seeing more sophisticated features on the base and lower trims. Let me know in the comments if that excites you. Moving on now, we have the price. Of course, it all falls back down to how much cash we have in our pockets. The pricing for the 2024 Outback sits at a range of $28,895 to $42,795 for the range-topping trim. But for 2025, expect the Outback to top that price, though no official pricing has been released by Subaru. If you're thinking about these cars, it's best to have your budget in mind so you don't needlessly have to break your bank to purchase one. Anyway, before you put a stamp on that choice of yours, here's something to have in mind, and that the team likes to follow whenever they decide these things. Typically, after a series of experiences, the team decided to go hesitant on the first-year release of any vehicle. They figured at that early stage, there might exist a lot of little flaws that could actually be fixed in the next model year of the same generation if they waited and got that instead. So if you're thinking about going for the all-new Outback, make sure you consider that, and if you find nothing particular you hesitate on, then that's your sign to get one. So should you wait for the all-new 2025 Subaru Outback? I'm pretty sure you have your answer ready, and you could give us a hint in the comments. In the meantime, if your answer is negative, then you might want to check out a video that goes in-depth on the other candidate right here.